Facing a meltdown of the global food system, a stark warning from the United Nations that Russia's war in Ukraine could send food prices through the roof and cause severe damage to developing economies, most notably in Africa. The warring countries are breadbaskets for the world, accounting for a combined 30% of global wheat exports. Many African countries have seen the bulk of their supply cut off due to sanctions against Russia and the fighting in Ukrainian farmlands and ports. The impact will be particularly severe in Sudan, which is already enduring an economic and humanitarian crisis. It imports over 85% of its wheat from Russia and Ukraine. The country knows food insecurity only too well. Soaring bread prices was the catalyst for mass protests in 2019 that led to the ouster of longtime ruler Omar al-Bashir and a military takeover last year.
If we look at Sudan, so already the World Food Programme estimated that over 10 million people will be food insecure. Now they're re-estimating that in wake of drought and the Ukraine crisis and increasing that by 65%. So now we're talking about almost 20 million people by the end of the year, or almost half the country being food insecure.
Egypt is the world's largest importer of wheat. It also buys 85% from Russia and Ukraine. Flatbread is the staple for all Egyptian households, and the price has risen by 25% since the war broke out on the 24th of February.
Prices have risen in a way we have never seen before. Fuel and food prices have significantly increased, which put a huge pressure on our resources.
Tunisia, Somalia, Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo are among others in Africa that will feel the pressure. Food insecurity goes hand in hand with inflation. Already weakened by the coronavirus crisis and regional instability, many African countries could see their economies sink even further. Senegalese President Macky Sall, who currently chairs the African Union, on Tuesday asked for the support of the World Bank and international partners to deal with the impact of the war in Ukraine.